Okay, so we make and repair violin, violas and cellos and their bows, but Chris is not here to represent that side of the work.
And you're based here and in Italy?
Yeah, so I've got a workshop in Milan and one here, and it's a lot of traveling, but
And do your customers follow you, or do they?
no, I follow them. It's that way around. Yeah, I try and be where I'm needed. But it's pretty much divided into making in Milan and repairing here, although I am making here at the moment, so it's not always the same.
And what sort of customers buy your instruments?
Well, it's either musicians directly,
Professional
musicians or students at their college, last few years of college, or sometimes it's shops, like dealers abroad. So they commission one and then they sell it on to the musician themselves. So it's either way, really. So I do international fairs abroad to market my work in like China and the States. I have to go there and do it. Or people come here from usually this country.
And why Sheffield?
Why Sheffield? Well, I worked here for the Sheffield Music Shop originally in the early 90s, and then I went on my own. But I've got family here, so I've got grown-up children.
So you've got roots in Sheffield?
I've got roots in Sheffield, yeah.
And is it an okay place to have a business?
Yeah, I found it always a very pleasant city, and yeah. I mean, it's not ideal for violin makers in the sense that there isn't a professional orchestra. But there is many amateur orchestras.
Yeah.
So they provide a constant flow of repair work, even though not my own instruments, not so much.
Yeah. And how long does it take to make an instrument?
It's for a violin, it's about 200 hours, and for a cello, about 350, 400.
Wow. And how many would you make in a year?
Well, with Valerio, we make a bit more. So probably about, what would you say, 4 cellos and 2 violins?
Yeah, 4 cellos and 2, 3 violins.
And do
Something
you make them
like
on, do people order them like 2 years ahead and wait for them, or how does it?
Well, sometimes they do. I try to make them available reasonably early. So usually people want to try them.
Oh, right, so you make them and then they have to try them?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it works like that because each one is unique. So even if they try one that they really liked, even though we measure everything, so we use quite a scientific way of making. So we measure the densities, the frequencies, and the thicknesses, and the arches, and everything on top of the model and other influencing parameters. Even so, each one is unique. So it's not said that what you make is going to be to their taste the same as what they've tried and made an order on the strength of that, you know.
So is that quite nerve-wracking when they come to try the instrument because you're thinking?
Well, we're getting quite good at repeatability of results with the numbers that the computer gives us. You know, we can track our work fairly well, but you know.
And what makes the difference? Is it the quality of the wood or the?
The wood is a huge aspect. The strength of the plates, the stiffness of the plates, so the thicknessing and the model, because there is on cellos is even more apparent because they're so big, so it makes more of a difference. So it's quite a good gauge for experimenting on tone with different woods and different numbers, see what the result is.
And you were telling me about buying the wood, that there's a guy that rocks up in a van.
Yeah, we just bought some wood yesterday.
Did you? Who came yesterday?
It's
and the wood.
it's always maple because the spruce usually I get it in Italy because it comes from the Alps, so it's quite easily reached in Italy. But the maple, it's from the Balkans, so like Romania, Croatia, Bosnia, that area. So yeah, we get good quality stuff from these guys that have made a business of coming over and made our work easier,
Yeah.
in the sense that we don't have to go over there to find it. You know, you pay a bit more, obviously, but
Yes.